I'm Farney Shamiri, a congressional reporter with the Associated Press, and after weeks and weeks of Republican infighting, there is a Speaker of the House, and that person's name is Representative Mike Johnson of Louisiana. He is the first evangelical Speaker of the House, and he has extremely conservative views. He is extremely anti-abortion. He helped facilitate what ended up being the Supreme Court's ruling on Roe v. Wade last summer, and he is also extremely anti-LGBTQ, seeing homosexuality as a crime. And beyond that, he had a very definitive role in former President Donald Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Speaker Mike Johnson is going to face the same inherent issues that plagued speakers that came before him, including Kevin McCarthy. He is having to do the intricate balancing act of falling into favor with his right flank, who at any point can bring up a motion to vacate with just a handful of members and remove him in the same way that they removed McCarthy weeks ago, while also being able to protect the Biden 18 district Republicans who are facing really, really tough races coming up next year and who cannot be seen voting on extreme party policies like abortion, like anti-LGBTQ issues, because those have proven to be really, really bad for Republicans when it comes to elections. And more importantly, I mean, he has to be able to fund the government. They have a deadline that's coming up in a few weeks.
The challenge before us is great, but the time for action is now.
The assistance to Ukraine is something that the White House has requested replenishment of. That is something he and many Republicans in the House have been hesitant to do. They have been very critical of how much the U.S. has sent money to Ukraine in its battle with Russia. And more importantly, what they see as something that they want to do immediately is provide military assistance and replenishment of the Iron Dome to Israel, who they see as their longest ally. So he has to find a way to make whatever continuing resolution that they could pass to fund the government past November 17th be acceptable for his right flank, while also protecting in moderates and while also being something that Democrats will accept.